There are days that people will never forget, and moments that will be forever frozen in time because of how traumatic they were. Americans remember dates like December 7th and September 11th because they are days that changed American history. 20 years have passed since 9/11, but the memory of that day remains. To help us remember, we build memorials. These memorials pay tribute to the lives lost, the lives changed, and the hope for a better tomorrow. 9/11 is a day of loss for the people who died that day and the grief inherited by their family and friends. 9/11 is a day of remembrance of that which we lost, how much we have recovered, and how much further we have to go. 9/11 is a day of hope, hope for a better tomorrow. 9/11 is a day of heroes, for first responders and those who volunteer to help out in disasters. 9/11 is a day we will never forget.
Hello JKV residents and team members. Gerry Stryker here. It's probably safe to say everyone remembers where they were and what they were doing on that fateful Tuesday 20 years ago, September 11th, 2001. I was in Rochester, New York. I was attending a men's breakfast at St. John's Meadows. We all were made aware of it. We turned on the television. I will never forget those vivid yet surreal images of the United Airlines flight smashing into the World Trade Center's North Tower at 8:46 a.m. The American Airlines flight plowing into the South Building 17 minutes later at 9:03. Then hearing the news of the Pentagon being hit at 9:37 a.m. and Flight 93 and its 40 brave passengers and crew who revolted, attacked, and prevented the hijackers from reaching their intended target of the U.S. Capitol in Washington, D.C. by crashing the plane into a field near Shanksville, Pennsylvania. As in previous commemorations, this year in ceremonies around the country, victims' names will be read, bells will toll, music will play. There'll be moments of silence, of reflection, of tears and embraces, heads bowed and others standing tall. It will also be a time to reaffirm the resoluteness of the American people, our unwavering firmness of character, our decisiveness, determination, and purpose. As a nation, we are a people drawn from every corner of the world, every color, every religion, every background, bound by the Latin phrase that remains on the seal of the United States, E pluribus unum. Out of many, we are one. I hope you will take a moment to reflect on September 11th in a manner which suits you best. Should you also feel inclined, John Knox Village will be holding a memorial walk the morning of Saturday, September 11th. Look for more information through the usual communication outlets. Thank you.
So it's with mixed emotions that I greet you on this anniversary of 9/11. Like most of you, I remember that day very well. I was visiting a client and I got up in my hotel room, turned on what I thought was going to be the news, and I kept seeing this movie of airplanes hitting the World Trade Center. And then I finally realized as I changed channels and couldn't find any news that was the news. It was very personal for me. I worked in that neighborhood for many years, and I went through the bottom of the World Trade Center twice a day, in and out of the train station on my way to and from work. It was a horrible, horrible event, and I'm sure that we each remember it in our own way. And it was such a violation for the country and for each of us. And so it reminds me that the American people want peace. We are a good people, a benevolent people, and we find it hard to imagine that there is such evil in the world. But the thing that I think we need to keep in mind is that when we've been strong and when we have had the fear of our enemies that they dare not attack us, the irony is that we've had peace. So peace through strength. And it's been 20 years since that event took place, and I hope and pray that we will have peace and be free of another such terrorist attack on our territory for at least the next 20 years.